Welcome to the Pub List. This is James. We got a lot to talk about. We have a lot, I think. I don't know. Baseball. Baseball season is ending.
Yep.
And the Washington Nationals, who are
it's tied right now,
heavily dogs in this thing.
Understandably.
Everybody is saying Astros are going to win. I think the Astros are going to win, but I'm not going to be like, oh my God, they're going to win in 4 or 5. Well, 4 can't happen anymore because the Nationals took game 1.
Yeah.
I mean, the Nationals are hot.
Well, no, that's kind of
I'm saying it's 6. I said it's 6.
Friend, I kind of think Washington will win just because of any teams the Astros have played in the playoffs. No one's been able to match up like their 3 aces in a row.
Agreed.
But Nationals
Washington does.
Can.
They got Scherzer, Strasburg, fucking oh my God, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, they just traded for him. Is it Ryan?
Fuck, who what? Hey, Connor, who's the third guy on the Nationals?
The pitcher.
Huh?
Animal
Sanchez, there you go, Animal Sanchez.
Well, yeah, they're the only ones that really had, like, the 3, like, the same thing. The 3, like, most dominant pitchers in a row. And, like, I wouldn't really put Greinke on that because Greinke in his postseason, except for with the Royals, in his postseason history, has basically gotten shelled off.
Yes, he just sucks. I mean, he doesn't suck. He just
in the postseason.
He doesn't know how. Yeah, he gets the nerves going. You know, the nerves start going. Yeah, it's 2-2, bottom of the third in game 2. Nationals are up 1-0.
Yeah.
I am trying to
But even that, if the Nationals end up winning this game, and go into Washington up 2-0.
Then
where the Astros don't have the extra batter because you go to the pitcher.
This is true, and then you go to Washington, and then you don't have an extra batter, and the Nationals could probably finish this off. You know, I could totally see that as I am right now. Sure, you shut up.
Just because Detroit sucks, don't be mad at us.
And right
Strasburg
now,
isn't.
I should have done this a little bit earlier, but I'm going through the divisions of the next thing we're going to talk about. Basketball season is upon us. The NBA. How happy are we?
Meh.
Why? This is going to be a great season.
Meh.
Are you serious? This is the first time in a very long time that we do not have a clear-cut favorite and a clear-cut juggernaut of a team.
Milwaukee.
No, they are not. They showed that they were one-dimensional last year in the playoffs against Toronto, and that they can be beat. If Giannis doesn't have a jump shot or a or stretches the floor, then they are easily containable.
It could be beat if you have a Kawhi. Who in the East has a Kawhi anymore?
There's no Kawhi in the East. You're right.
So that moves the thing that stopped them.
Milwaukee lost. Who the fuck did they lose?
Nico.
No, they lost somebody else. I thought it's not Middleton. Fuck, I thought they lost
Bledsoe, I think.
Yeah, I think they lost Bledsoe.
Which really isn't that huge of a loss.
Well, I think it is. It's going to be enough. It's going to be enough. It's going to be enough for the gap in the East to slim down. That's what I think.
It will, but still, the gap's a little smaller. But those 2 teams in Milwaukee and Philly are still way ahead of anyone else.
I don't know. I think the East is a lot. I think the East is a lot closer than everybody thinks. I think Milwaukee, Philly, Boston, maybe Brooklyn, and you know what? There's a few other teams that I think will be at least a dark horse. Maybe a Detroit, maybe an Indiana. Those are good. If Oladipo comes back, 100%. Indiana is going to be a fucking tough out. They're going to be a tough ass out.
Brooklyn is. You don't know how they're going to be a year without their big sign.
Agreed. But if they get hot, they could be a 4 seed.
Yeah.
And this is what we're going to do. We're going through the division. We're giving our division champions. We're going to give the 8 teams that are making the playoffs in each fucking conference. We're giving our Eastern Conference Championship, Western Conference Championship, and NBA Finals. Here we fucking go. We're starting in the East. Talking about the Atlantic. Last year, of course, Toronto was the team to beat. Yeah. Now they don't have quite. Yeah. And they got a squad. Yeah. They got some people like Lowry and Siakam or whatever the hell his name is, and
Lowry isn't worth getting excited about. Lowry kind of, except for 2 or 3 games in the postseason, kind of proved he's not reliable. And
he was reliable. He's reliable as a 2 guy, not a 1 guy.
But he is not a 1 guy. So
well, yeah. So who's winning this division? We got Toronto, Boston, Brooklyn, New York, and Philly. I will tell you who's not going to win this division. New York.
Philly will.
They're fucking terrible. New York is god-awful.
Yeah, Philly will win.
You think Philly?
Just because, it's Boston or...
Call me crazy, I think Boston is taking this division. I think Boston is going to take this division. So, alright. I didn't really think about this much. We're going to go to the division champions, and then we're going to come back and say who's a playoff team or not. All right, we got the Central. We got Bulls, Cavs, Pistons, Pacers, Bucks. Bucks are cream of the crop. Yeah. You know, they're too good. They're too goddamn good. I don't see Indiana, even with Oladipo, to win the division, but I think they're going to be a really, really good team. But it's still Giannis. It's still Milwaukee. But we'll see in the playoffs about that shit. Then we got the Southeast. Atlanta, Charlotte, Miami, Orlando, and Washington. Boy, oh boy, this division sucks.
Miami.
I am going to go with Miami also. They got Jimmy Buckets. They have a few decent players on that team, and it's just going to be just enough because John Wall isn't as good as he is. Orlando's still up and coming. I believe in Orlando, but they're not going to be good enough to win the division. Charlotte sucks. And Atlanta is another up-and-coming young team with Trae Young, who I love to death. So yes, I believe Miami will be the division champ. Now, oh boy, trying to go through this. I think Milwaukee's going to be the number 1 seed.
Yeah,
we agree with that.
Milwaukee 1, Philly 2, Miami 3.
Because now, just because you're a division champion, you could be any fucking seed.
Yeah.
As long as you're in the playoffs, you just could be any seed. And I'm looking at this, and I'm going to say, you know what? Oladipo's not back yet, right? No, he's not. Okay, so Boston's going to be number 2 for me. You say Philly's number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with Philly number 3. Number 4 will be Indianapolis. Then we really have a whole lot of shit. Well, wait, who's your 3?
Oh, Boston.
Okay, Boston's 3. Who's your 4?
Screw it, Bulls.
The Bulls?
Yep.
The Bulls.
There's no other fucking teams in the.
We got
fucking
Brooklyn in there. We got Toronto that's still okay.
Toronto's not going to be shit.
Atlanta.
And Brooklyn, like I said.
The Bulls are number 4.
No, Brooklyn without Durant. Have nothing. That's Kyrie.
They have Kyrie still.
He'll be fucking 4-on-1 and he won't be able to do it.
Kyrie on Boston still did something last year.
He had more players. He had Tatum and Brown with him.
God is making fun of you. Fucking Bulls number 4.
Hey, when's the last time Detroit won a championship?
There we go. It's true.
Have the Lions ever won one?
Alright, fine. You
or
say the Bulls. I say Indiana number 4. My number 5 is Brooklyn. Who's your number 5? You got a whole lot of nada around there. Detroit? Okay. Number 6 for me. This
They're still going to be out early.
Damn. I'm going. Damn.
That's why, because it's like
damn.
the East.
I understand, but you know what? I still believe Detroit over Chicago right now, because at least they've proven that they're a playoff caliber team last year. Now the Bulls, they could, I think at best they could be a 6, but I'm gonna go with Detroit as my number 6 seed. Who's your number 6?
That's a whole lot of shit.
That's a whole lot of shit. Yeah, it can be. It definitely can be.
Maybe like Orlando.
I like Orlando. I really do like Orlando. I think I have a 7 seed and an 8 seed to go.
Folks there, I think though.
Well, yeah, with Fultz there. We'll see how he does.
Better in there than he did with Philly. It's hard to look good playing on Philly sometimes when there's like 4 people who all want the ball.
Exactly. Let me get my little cheat sheet as my cat just bumped into me. NBA depth chart. Because I got 2 seeds left, and I'm thinking of 4 teams. And that's Toronto, Chicago, Atlanta, and Orlando. And maybe Washington. Maybe, just because of Beal and Wall, but even though with that, they still, to me, suck ass. So, it's almost a crapshoot for me, but I like, oh man, I'm going Chicago number 7. I really do think they will be a playoff team, but I don't see them as a 4 seed. But hey, if they're a 4 seed, if they're even a 5 seed, I'm going to give you a lot of credit. Because I think at top, the Bulls are a 6 seed. At top. With everybody healthy.
If the East was good, I'd say, yeah, but the East, besides those 3 top teams, there's a bunch of hot shit.
Oh shit, I have Miami. I haven't seen in Miami yet that they won the division. Oh, I'm fucked.
Miami
well, you know what?
Miami 8.
Miami 8. That's how shitty I think that division is going to be. The division champion will be the 8th seed. And oh my dear God. All right. Who's your 7 and 8? So I think you said Orlando 6, right? Yeah. You got Atlanta still out there. Toronto, the defending champions. If you really want to go down the chaos mode of New York, I mean, they got R.J. Barrett, rookie. Oh boy. Washington, Orlando. Oh, you already said Orlando.
I'd say
Charlotte.
Miami 7, Charlotte 8. Fucking.
Miami, Charlotte 7. All right. And who 8? What did you say?
Toronto.
Toronto, fuck it. Defending champions get to try to defend their crown and get fucking destroyed.
Ass raped in the first round.
So, who's gonna be in the? I was gonna say NFC. Who's gonna be in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Milwaukee. Probably Milwaukee, Philly again.
You think Milwaukee, Philly?
Yeah.
As I look into this, let's see. I would have Milwaukee, Miami. I'd take Milwaukee. I got Indiana, Brooklyn. I take Indiana. I take Milwaukee over Indiana. I got Boston against Chicago. I got Boston. I got Philly against Philly against Detroit. Philly. I'm going Milwaukee and Boston. I'm feeling Boston to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they're going to be a hell of a lot better than last year. Yes, Kyrie Irving is a better player than Kemba Walker, but Kemba Walker fits Boston so fucking well, and I think they're going to gel together, and they're going to get that 2 seed, and I think we're going to have a number one seed versus 2 seed.
But I still think there's a terrible albatross on that team that doesn't really fit with anyone, and it's Gordon Hayward.
Well, maybe they'll trade him before February.
Who wants him? It's going to be like when the Cavs were trying to trade Kevin Love when he was like 10 years past his prime. Like, who's really gonna want to take that?
I don't know. But I am going to take... Okay.
But yeah, Milwaukee...
I'm taking Milwaukee going to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, Milwaukee's
NBA Finals. You got Milwaukee over Philly.
Yeah.
I got Milwaukee over Boston. Now to the West. and where everybody loves to just get on their knees and suck LeBron James off, even though that team still sucks.
2 years in a row not making the playoffs.
Exactly. That's. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but we'll see. So, we got the Northwest. We got that out of nowhere, fun, run and gun Denver Nuggets. We got Minnesota. We got the fuck is that? OK City. We got Oklahoma City, who's got nobody now.
Yeah.
Portland and Utah.
Denver.
Who you got winning this division?
Denver.
You got Denver still winning this division,
Yeah.
huh? I am going to go with Utah.
Yeah.
I think Utah
Utah
is
will get into
very, very fucking good. So, now we got Pacific with both LA teams, Golden State, Phoenix, Sacramento. Who's winning this division?
Clippers.
Now knowing that Klay Thompson is going to be out for the entire season, more than likely 80 to 90%.
Plus,
I am
Durant.
going to go, I'm going to go with the Clips. I'm going to go with the Clippers to win this division. And then last division of Southwest,
Yeah.
Dallas, Houston, Memphis, San Antonio, New Orleans. Who's winning this division?
Houston.
I agree.
Russ and Harden are going to be.
Russ and Harden are
going
gonna
to be in Oklahoma.
I agree. So, who's
I'm
your...
surprised they didn't convince Durant to just go there.
Yeah, that's true. But they didn't. I don't have a... Do you want to go back home or around home because it's home's in Washington? But
Oh yeah, my other one besides Utah would be second, but after Denver. I mean, 'cause Utah's going to get in. Utah and Denver are both going to get in.
I agree. Who's your number one seed?
Just because they always seem to do really good in the regulars, it's just Houston.
I'm going to go with Houston also. I'm going with Houston as my number one seed. Number two seed.
If there was an NBA presidential trophy like there is in hockey, Houston just seems like the team that always ends up with the most wins but doesn't end up winning the playoffs.
Agreed. Number two seed.
Clippers.
I got the Clippers also. I had the Clippers number two. Who's your number three seed?
Denver.
You're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to say Golden State. I think this year is going to be the best coaching year of Steve Kerr in his whole career right now. And I think Golden State is somehow, some way, Steph Curry's going to go fucking bonkers. I think he will be. I got Golden State number three. Who's your number four?
Portland.
I like Portland a lot. My number four is going to be Utah. Number five? It's so crazy because the West is so good. Like you're going to have two really good teams that will not make the playoffs. It's going to be really insane.
That's just because I think this year they'll actually get back because of random luck. San Antonio.
Well, yeah, because it's Coach Pop.
So,
he still gets in the playoffs no matter what. My number five will be. Oh boy, this is tough. You know what? I'm going with Denver number five. Who's your number five?
San Antonio.
Oh yeah, that's right. Number five is your San Antonio. My number six is going to be Portland. Number six is Portland. Who's your number six?
Go Memphis.
You think Ja Morant's going to be that good?
Yeah.
With that watered down team?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Ja Morant. I love him, but in the West, it's going to be tough. My number seven is going to be LA Lakers. Kobe. LeBron James does get back in the playoffs, but there's a 7 seed. Who's your 7? Or was that your 7?
No. Yeah, my 7 was.
Oh, okay. And number 8?
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yep.
You think Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns finally
Now that
get
they
a
got
little
rid
bit
of
something?
Butler.
Yeah.
Thibodeau's insanity.
Yeah.
And they were a good team last year up until like right at the playoffs.
I'm going with San Antonio as my number 8. Even though I really, really love Dallas, Porzingis and Jokic are going to be fucking awesome this year. But because the West is so fucking stacked, I see Dallas, Sacramento, and Phoenix being pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Not pretty damn good, but like 40 wins good. Maybe even New Orleans could be around there if Zion Williams is
that's what you said, like, because a really good, like, not good, but a high win team missed the playoffs. And, like, even though it's just been one game, in that one game, the Lakers looked like if either LeBron or Davis get hurt,
they're done. Yeah, you're right.
And LeBron's, 34, 35
and
now?
he's starting to get injured a lot.
And Davis has never made it through a full season without an injury.
Damn. I never thought about that. You're right.
And, like, the rest of that team is just shit.
Yeah. You got me on that.
They got rid of Ingram so they could get Anthony Davis and all that.
Right. So, okay, that's very true. So, who you got in the Western Conference Finals?
Clippers in Houston.
I like it. I like it. So, let's see. I would have Houston versus San Antonio in the first round. I got Houston. Utah, Denver. Oh, boy. I'm going Utah. Clippers, Lakers, Clippers. Portland, Warriors. I'm going to go Portland with the upset. Wow. Wow. Right now I have, for my semis, Houston versus Utah and Clippers versus Portland. This is tough.
I'd trust Kawhi. He's going to make it 3 years in a row winning the MVP for a championship team on 3 different teams.
I trust Kawhi too. I really do. And I know that yes, and once Paul George does come back, he's got a better team around him than he did in Toronto when he won against them. Wow. Because, you know what? Fuck it. You heard it here. Blazers, Jazz, Western Conference Finals. I'm going there. I'm going there. I got Portland. I got Utah. And I'm going to go with Portland versus Milwaukee in the NBA Finals. I'm going Portland. I think Damian Lillard is going to... And you know what? Fuck it. Blazers win this year. Portland wins the championship in 6.
I got Clippers, Milwaukee.
And who
I
wins?
think the fact that you have, once again, Kawhi, not just with a better team, but a better coach.
Agreed.
And Doc Rivers.
Yes.
I think Clippers end up getting past the West. I think the Milwaukee wins.
I like it. I like it. Well, there you go. We both have Milwaukee to make the NBA Finals. You got the Clips. I got the Portland Trail Blazers. I got the Blazers winning it all. You got the Bucks winning it all.
And the Lakers missing in playoffs.
And yes, well, for you, yes. I hope so. I really hope so. But we'll find out. We'll find out. So, NFL time. Seeing that we got the NBA out of the way. Who's your MVP first in the NBA?
In the NBA?
Yeah. Forgot about that. I'm saying it's going to be Steph Curry. I think he goes off.
I say Russ.
You say Russ?
Yeah.
Russ Westbrook? Okay.
I think he's going to be what he always is, a triple-double monster, and since he's going to be on a team that's going to be better, he's going to get even more attention. I think he ends up getting an MVP.
Okay. So, we have... Let's talk about... our picks this past week. I went 9-5. You went 7-7. And for some God-known fucking reason, we are tied with a 16
fucking Arizona. No, it's because of the stupid fucking Arizona Detroit game. Because if that would have actually fucking ended, one of us would have been.
Well, I got it right here. Week 1. I had
Detroit.
I had Detroit. You had here.
If that game would have fucking ended instead of the Detroit being fucking pansies and tying.
Yep. Well, and then now we're 60, 45, and 1. How crazy is that shit? So, are you fucking kidding me? 60! 6-0! We have 60 right out of 106 games! That's 56.6%, but that's still okay. You bastard. Hey, it's close to 60%. You know what? All the fucking, all the real people out there, all the NFL analysts can't even get that shit. So we're better than them. So, Pat Mahomes is out for 3 weeks.
Yep.
Do you think
that's really plays in the favor for the Packers?
Yes, it does. It very much does this week. Are they still going to win this division? Or is Oakland going to sneak up?
They'll win the division. I think Oakland, they had like a good win against the Bears and a good game against the Packers.
Yeah.
But I still don't think they're a division championship team. I think Kansas City will end up finding a way to keep the division. Once Mahomes gets back, they'll probably go on a run.
Well, yeah, I think they will too. He's only gone for 3 weeks. So, yeah, no. But do you think he's going to lose
one of them
those
is
games?
the bye week, isn't it?
Actually, I got it right here as I'm out of sight. No. Home against Green Bay, home against Minnesota, at Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then he'll be back for the at Chargers.
Which is the division game.
Which is a division game. I could actually see Kansas City losing to the Green Bay Packers and Minnesota, but beating Tennessee.
Yeah.
And so they could go 1-2. So they'll be 4-4 going into the LA Chargers game,
with Mahomes coming back.
With Mahomes coming back. So, all right. Denver sucks.
Yeah.
We know that. My poor Joe Flacco.
So do the Bears.
Yeah. Green Bay.
Yeah.
They showed an offense.
Yeah. And that's weird because they showed it without their best receiver.
I know. That's kind of scary.
So once Adams comes back,
and that was the best game that Rodgers had all year.
It's the best game he had in his career.
No, he had a better one.
It's the first game where he had a perfect passer rating.
Oh shit! I thought he already had that.
No, this was the first Packer quarterback in history to have a perfect passer rating.
Jesus Christ!
And it was for best game.
All right, well that's great. Packers are contenders. Yeah. I believe they are. Is Oakland going to be good enough to maybe get a playoff spot?
Maybe a wild card.
Or
even if they do end up with a wild card, they're just going to get fucking steamrolled by the Patriots.
That's true. That's very true. Rams beat the Falcons. I'm still not a believer in the Rams and the Falcons. I won't be surprised if they go 1-15 or 0-16. You know what? We might actually have 3 or 4 teams that have less than 3 wins in the whole season. How weird is that? We got Miami, Atlanta, Washington. Who else sucks? Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Those 4 teams right there might not win. You know what? There you go. I got a great. Oh my God. So Miami, Washington, Cincinnati, and Atlanta, right? Mm-hmm. Over, under 11.5 wins combined.
Under, because it's almost already halfway through the season, and then I don't think they have 6 combined.
I think you're right. Let me look real quick, because I got this shit out. 0-7, 0-6, 1-6, 1-6. They have 2. They have 2 wins.
So they don't have 6 wins combined. How are they going to get to 11?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
especially when you consider they still have to play Dallas one more time.
And Philly.
The Falcons still have to play
twice, I think.
Cincinnati has to play Pittsburgh and Baltimore one more time.
Sucks.
And the Dolphins probably have to play the Patriots against fucking Detroit again. And the Bills and the Jets.
Well, the Jets suck.
Yeah, the Jets are better than that game. It's just Darnold got spooked by the Patriots.
That's true. All right. Next game was Miami and Buffalo. I mean, Miami and Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be contenders for a wild card.
Yeah, that game was closer than it should have been.
Yes, it was. Jacksonville and Cincinnati. It just shows that Jacksonville doesn't suck that much, even though we still love Gardner
Cincinnati
Minshew.
sucks even more.
Or Cincinnati sucks even more. Minnesota, Detroit. Detroit is going to be spiraling out of control, and they'll be lucky if they get 7 wins.
Detroit almost lost me my fucking fantasy football game because, like, I had, like, no option, so I had to play defense. So I played them because I was like, oh, well, their defense looked good against the Packers, and fucking Kirk Cousins is, like, randomly has bad games.
Yeah.
So I started them, and they got me negative 4 points. But luckily, Aaron Rodgers got me 60.
This is true.
And Sony Michel got me 30, so I even out.
Yeah, fuck Sony Michel. You fucked me over. Houston and Indianapolis. Indianapolis is for real.
Yeah.
They are for real. I honestly think they're going to be the 2 seed.
Maybe.
I think they will be the 2 seed. I think Indianapolis is for real. Jacoby Brissett is for real, too.
Yeah.
Arizona at the Giants. Arizona's now won 3 games in a row. That's
what happens when you have a running quarterback. Little Lamar is doing good.
Fuck. Frisco at Washington. Frisco wins 9-0.
Yeah.
It just shows that Washington sucks.
Yeah.
I understand that they're 6-0, but they're a weak 6-0 in my eyes.
Yeah.
The Chargers at Tennessee. Oh my dear God.
That was bad. That was so bad.
My jaw dropped when I saw that highlight because I was at work and I didn't know what the fuck was going on because I saw, Chargers won 26-23 or 27-23, and then all of a sudden I see that they lose 23-20, and I'm like, how did they subtract 7? It's like, oh, reviews and a fumble.
Yeah.
And the Chargers have really bad luck, and they're not looking so good.
Tennessee ended up winning.
Yes. And speaking of teams that don't look so good, is the Chicago Bears. New Orleans spanked their ass.
Who just got, like, demolished by fucking Teddy Bridgewater and Latavius Murray.
Yes. Without Kamara.
Without Breeze.
Well, Bridgewater's beaten everybody, so it doesn't matter. He's undefeated this year.
No, but
he is undefeated.
That's the thing, though. Breeze makes them even.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So, like, without them two, you think it should have been an easy win for the Bears if they could.
Because of their defense is so good, but they.
But that's what was hilarious is the fact that they're the only team in the NFL to go so far all season without having 300 yards of total offense.
That's disgusting.
And
that's
the 3 lowest rated quarterbacks in the NFL was for completion percentage is Josh Rosen at 14%, Marcus Mariota at 33%, and Mitch Trubisky at 32%. And it's funny because all my friends that are Bears fans are like, oh, well, next season we'll just sign Marcus Mariota. I was like, he's not doing much better.
He's not doing so much better, so I don't know if that's really a good idea. So
I said maybe you could have a competition between Trubisky, Mariota, and Rosen. Whoever could complete a 30-yard pass first wins the job.
And then Smoking Jay just comes in and takes over.
Yep. I got
Jay
this.
Cutler.
I got this.
I got this. Hold my beer. Hold my cigar. Baltimore and Seattle, I think these two are very, very elite teams. And Baltimore won because of defense.
Lamar
Russell
Wilson.
But they won
Russell Wilson.
They won because of defense.
Lamar Jackson out horseshoed Russell Wilson.
Bullshit.
And also might have kicked Russell down a little bit on MVP talk. Because of those 2 interceptions and a primetime game. But it raised Lamar's stock up.
Fucking Lamar.
I swear, if Lamar wins the MVP, I'm getting so happy. Even if it means Rodgers doesn't.
You know what's going to happen?
Rodgers could win comeback player of the year.
No, Rodgers is going to win MVP, and then Lamar Jackson is going to get offensive player of the year.
Yep.
Motherfucker. Philadelphia, Dallas. Dallas destroyed Philly. I think that all it did was
Philly's bad.
Well, they have a lot of injuries, but I also think this is literally putting lipstick on a pig, a la the Cowboys.
Yeah.
They're not. They're still not good.
No,
Somebody's gonna have to win that division, and whoever does is going to get their butts whooped in the playoffs.
No, they're like Dallas is bad, but Philly is really bad too. And like kind of the game against the Packers kind of showed how bad Philly was, because for as dominant as they were at the ball, they were one tip pass away from the Packers winning that game.
Yeah, they were.
Because Rodgers had the guy in the end zone and tipped the ball and got intercepted.
Yeah, it was
like
lucky.
The Eagles aren't.
They're not
like
that
they
good.
should be a better team than they are, but
they're not showing it. And then the Patriots destroy the Jets, which was really surprised, but we really fucked up on that one. But that's okay, because we got another week to do. So here's me. Here's you. Thursday night, Washington and Minnesota. Don't you even think about it. Don't.
That's Keenum's revenge. Or the Redskins' revenge against Cousins.
Oh my God, you're right. It's the revenge game.
Kerrigan sacks him like 10 times.
And Cousins isn't really good on prime time.
Nope. Washington.
Oh my dear God, you're going
They're
with
gonna fuck up their draft pick just to beat up Kirk Cousins.
I can see this happening
They're
too.
gonna fuck their draft pick
I can see
just
that.
to beat the fuck out of Kirk
I
Cousins.
can see that Minnesota's offense will do jack shit and they'll lose like 13-10.
Yeah.
But no, I'm still saying Minnesota. I think Minnesota found it. They'll be okay. Cincinnati at LA Rams.
Rams. I mean, Rams aren't good,
Yeah.
but they're better than that.
Yeah. I agree. I got the Rams too. Arizona at New Orleans.
Saints.
Yeah, me too. Saints. New Orleans is steamrolling through everybody. It doesn't matter. Tampa Bay at Tennessee.
Tampa.
I got Tampa also. Yeah, Tennessee's not good. Denver at Indianapolis. Indy also. Seattle at Atlanta.
Probably Seattle, but you gotta see how they bounce back from that.
I'm going
Bad
Seattle
game against
too.
the Ravens.
Yeah, but Baltimore's a really good team. Atlanta blows ass. I got Seattle too. Philly at Buffalo.
Buffalo's gonna smack them.
I have Buffalo also. I think Buffalo is for real. Chargers at Bears.
Chargers. Bears are like so bad that they can't even like I said, they can't have 300 yards of offense all year. They can't run the ball.
Too. I'm going
They
with the
can't
Chargers.
protect Mitch, and Mitch is scared to throw now.
Yes, I got the Chargers. Yeah, the Bears are just abysmal. It's hilarious. Giants at Detroit.
I'd say Detroit just because it's in Detroit.
I think my father always said the Lions can fuck up a one-car funeral, and they are definitely fucking that one-car funeral up. I got the Giants.
And the funeral they're fucking up is you picking them in the playoffs.
Yes, yes. So I'm picking against the motherfucking Detroit Lions. So you got Detroit, I got New York. The Jets at Jacksonville.
So Jets bounce back.
I think Jacksonville's got this, Minshew. Wait, you got Jets?
Yeah, Jets bounce back.
You got Jets, I got Jaguars. Carolina at Frisco.
San Fran.
This is where San Francisco gets their first loss against Carolina, against Kyle.
If it was in Carolina, I'd say Carolina,
what's his
but
name?
Allen.
Kyle Allen's Carolina Panthers. I think Carolina beats Frisco in a very slow scoring game. Cleveland at New England.
That's not going to be good.
No, it's not.
New England like 120 to nothing.
Yeah, I got New England too. Oakland at Houston.
Houston.
I got Oakland. I think they bounce back, and you know what? I think Oakland's a better team than Houston. I think Gruden's got something going with Josh Jacobs in that offense.
But I think Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback, and that's
Agreed.
usually what it comes down to. I trust him to win a game more than Derek Carr at this point.
I trust Gruden.
Especially with Derek Carr making repetitive mistakes.
He just has to hand it off to Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, but that's all he had to do against the Packers when he touched back the ball behind him because he tried running it in for a touchdown.
Well,
That's the second time he's done that in his career.
Oakland will win this game. Green Bay and Kansas City. Packers. Agreed. And then, oh my mother of God, why is this game even happening? Especially on Monday night. This might be
Mason Rudolph.
wow, whoopty.
They were better with Rudolph. They were doing good with Rudolph until he got
Miami and Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Just
because who's going to pick Miami, right?
Nobody is picking Miami.
Even people in Miami are probably like, no, let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about that real quick. No, we don't want to eat that crap. So that's our football. And what is my douche of the week? It is... I don't know yet. I had a few. I actually had about 3 or 4 of them. I mean, I'm just gonna go with Vince McMahon. That's.
I got two. One, the Cubs.
That's right! Oh my God, that's right! How did I forget about this? Holy shit! It's not Pace. What was your fucking owner again? I can't think of his name. No, the other guy. The GM. Theo. It's Epstein. It is so Epstein this week. Why? Look,
the only thing I could explain as to why is because of what happened with Madden, just repetitively not listening to advice they were giving. I think they just want a manager that's basically like a figurehead, where the front office will set the lineup, set the positioning with the analytics and all that bullshit, and say, this is the best lineup that we think will win this game. And then Ross will just be like, okay. And then in-game stuff...
You know what?
In-game stuff, it will be up to Ross, because he can't talk to the front office. So he'll be in charge of the bullpen and substitutions.
That might fuck him up.
But
that really might fuck him
when
up.
it first happened, I was upset, but
that's actually a very valid reason why.
Ross,
I understand.
Ross,
because Epstein and Ricketts want to control the whole team.
Yeah, and that's
so
what they thought Ross would matter. And Ross is kind of a shocking choice, but look at other people, Craig Counsell. He was picked after 3 years being on broadcasting when no one was like, what the fuck, you hired Craig Counsell as your coach, Milwaukee? What the fuck are you doing? Same thing with Gabe Kapler in Philly, and a couple, other, even when Girardi was first hired, it was kind of like, why are you with Miami?
Well, even that's Aaron Boone right now is a weird one.
Yeah, but, I think the reason they did this was, I don't know if it's because Bryant and Rizzo couldn't, get up to where they needed to be leaders of the team, but Ross and Lester are those people, and yeah, it might be weird for them to listen to Ross, but I think he's, for as much as they like talking about the whole it's Grandpa Ross and all that, from all the stories from that 2015-2016 team was when shit was going bad, Ross was the one who was yo, you gotta fucking play better, you gotta do this, you can't just fucking coast through everything you need to try, and kind of got them in line. So if that's kind of what they need him to be around just to focus and be better, whatever. I said, just because of the talent, overall talent on the roster, they're still gonna end up being a playoff team.
They weren't this year.
Yeah, that's because the one person they're probably going to trade away had a weird slump with Chris Bryant.
You better get a lot back. You better get a hell of a lot back.
For what? A declining player who's always hurt?
Good luck.
He had missed 40 games this year. Had 20 homers and a 250 average for a former MVP.
I'm just going to say this, and you know what? What you just gave right there was the best reasoning I've ever heard. And I understand it, but it's still, to me, it's still not the right decision for the Cubs.
You gotta trade someone. Who do you trade?
No, about David Ross being manager. That's an amazing reason why. But I don't agree with it, but I understand it. And I understand what's the thinking in Epstein and the Ricketts heads.
Ricketts had nothing to do with it.
Epstein. But mark my words, and I know you're not going to want to hear this, but with David Ross as the manager of the Cubs will not sniff a World Series until he's fired.
Yeah, you could have said that with any manager. You could have said that for hired Girardi. They wouldn't make it to the playoff, or fucking the guy from Houston.
Girardi actually won championships,
but he also had like 60 lost seasons and like horrible years in New York and Miami. Like, yeah, he won 2 World Series, but he also had years where they had like almost 100 losses.
I understand, but I don't think Ross is good enough for a manager. You should have waited for Espada, but I understand with Epstein saying, nope, I want to control everything. I just want a puppet out there.
Yeah.
Just put a puppet out there, and we'll have as manager, and then we'll deal with everything else. But I think it's going to bite him in the ass. And I think the Cubs will not see another World Series until after Ross is gone, and I know that's going to be in about 3 to 5 years. If it is, if it doesn't work out, and if it doesn't, that means there's going to be a hell of a lot of turn of the Cubs roster in the next 3 to 5 years.
Well, there's going to be turn this year anyways, because like I said, they're definitely trading Bryant. They're sick of him complaining about his usage time and about always being hurt and not producing like Schwarber and Baez and Rizzo do when he's supposed to be the MVP in the face of the franchise. And you can afford to trade Chris Bryant because you still have Javi Baez, you have Nico Horner, you have Rizzo, you have Schwarber.
You should trade Schwarber. That's who you should be trading. He's an American League player.
He got better in the left field last year.
Better still doesn't mean it's good enough.
So what about Bryant? He also had a shit ton of errors at third last year. Just because he's Chris Bryant, we should keep him?
I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Yes. But no, I know.
Like, makes more sense to trade Bryant. Because we have a lot of infield depth, we don't have a lot of outfield depth. You trade Bryant, you get possibly a top of the rotation pitcher. So that new guy they get in could be like potentially one, and then you would probably go Darvish because of the year he had last year.
Yeah.
Lester, Hendricks, and Quintana. If they don't trade Quintana.
I get it. So, who's your douche again?
Well, it was the Cubs and you.
Oh, okay. Oh, and me?
Yeah.
Why am I the... Wait a minute! Wait the fucking damn minute!
Because you only...
I think this is the first time in our whole fucking show's history that I am your douche of the week, you sanctimonious son of a bitch!
Yeah, because you won't accept your Bobby Hill punishment for picking wrong.
I didn't pick wrong!
If you lose, you pick wrong.
Damn it! Hey, I'm doing well tonight.
Especially after your Bobby Hill someone on New Year's.
That was awesome. Shout out to fuck Mike Martin. But, god damn it. Well, you know what? How do you think about SmackDown and Raw?
I think SmackDown's been... Raw was actually a lot better this week. Like, it seemed to, flow better now that it doesn't have, everyone on both shows.
It's true.
It seemed to get together better. SmackDown obviously hasn't happened yet, because it happened on Friday.
Well, yeah, but what happened last Friday night, because we didn't talk about that.
It was okay.
I mean,
some of it is
I don't know, man.
Weird, but
I'm not feeling this Fox thing, man. I'm not.
I like it.
I'm not feeling it, and I don't know. Raw was okay. You know what? This is what my thinking is because this is the second year that we're having the Super Showdown bullshit pay-per-views, right?
Well, no, they're not having Super Showdown.
Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
This is the second year of Crown Jewel, and we had the Super Showdowns in April or May or whatever, after WrestleMania. And you know what? And I've always had a problem with these because all it is, and I know you hate to hear this, but it's a glorified house show.
No, I know it is.
It's a glorified house show, and
but they can't do anything about it because they've been trying to get out of it but they won't. They can't because it's the contract.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's a house show, but whatever. But like, they can't do anything about it right now because it is a contract they signed for like 4 or 5 years. And kind of like I said a few weeks ago, when you were saying like the stuff that was wrong with the WWE, none of that matters. It being a glorified house show, what matters is it brings in millions of dollars to the WWE.
Right.
It brings them money, brings them more eyes on them. Like, even if it is just a stupid house show that goes on at noon on a Friday, like, it's something that like helps fund some of the moves they're probably going to make. One of which is probably bringing back Edge and Punk.
Possibly.
And that money, if we're stupid of an event as it is, if that money can get you those two to show up on events, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like the whole world's greatest thing was kind of stupid. I mean, it was funny that Shane won, but it was stupid. I mean, it was
the
funny.
tag team turmoil match was awesome this year. That's the only thing I'm looking at.
No, but like, that was funny, even Shane winning, because it reminded me of something Vince would do. Where he just like and like that was funny back in the night when Vince randomly won the WWE title.
WWE title, won the Royal Rumble or whatever the fuck. It's like, what the hell? But no, it's
and Shane is becoming the new Vince, and that's kind of what they want.
Yeah, but
because Vince can't take stunners anymore.
Tyson Fury versus Braun Strowman, and
it's the same as Mayweather versus Big Show.
And I didn't watch that, so it doesn't matter. Right now, it just seems like all the storylines that are going on are very, 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 very predictable.
Sure.
I mean, all storylines right now in WWE are already predictable, but it seems like it's extremely predictable, and it's like, I don't even want to like watch it until Survivor Series storylines, because we already know all the winners. Well, all the winners that would matter.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyson Fury. It doesn't matter who wins of Strowman and Fury. Cain Velasquez is definitely not winning the title.
You don't know that. They've done weird things before.
Yeah. Wyatt and Rollins, they're going to fuck that up again. The tag team turmoil, okay, I'll give you that. That looks awesome. I'm excited for that. That's going to be fun.
I'll say the revival wins.
But everything else...
Well, there really is nothing else. It's all the matches.
Oh. Well, fuck. That's it. But yeah,
it's like I said, it's a stupid event, but whatever. It brings some money in.
Brings some millions of dollars.
And the card is stupid. But even on WrestleMania, you get those stupid matches of the celebrity versus the actual wrestler.
I don't know.
Because like I said, you had the fucking Mayweather versus Big Show match before you had a Butterbean versus Bart Gunn.
Yeah.
And Shamrock in like that fucking death match against whoever the fuck he faced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like they do that stuff all the time just to get
our
more viewers.
Predictions next week for Thursday.
But like they just do that stuff just to like, oh, Tyson Fury's on it. It brings in more attention.
But like, I don't know. So fans like me, it's like, all right, whatever. Let's go on to the next one. I got nothing else, honestly.
I actually have one thing. Since I'm currently leading in our other franchise,
yes,
you picked Flacco again.
Yes, I traded away
Trevor Lawrence to keep Joe Flacco.
Yes, I did.
Because Trevor Lawrence was turning into Flacco too.
Yeah, he was even worse than Flacco.
Well, not worse than first Flacco, because you were throwing like 10 interceptions a game with Flacco.
But now Flacco is back.
Like I suggested earlier,
I
think we should do, since we both have the game now, and
we'll see.
Do a universe mode.
Possibly in the next coming weeks or something, we could do something like that. I gotta.
And I pick your first person.
No, that's.
I won't pick someone bad because I'm going to pick someone funny for my person.
Oh Jesus. we'll figure it out. All right, my name is James.
I'm Adam.
And this is the Puppets.
And Joe Flacco still sucks.
Joe Flacco.